Hello everyone and welcome to CDSN. I'm Duke Majesty. This is the mid-season recap for the UlogoUp.com ARCA iRacing series. With 3 races in the books out of a 7-race season, we've seen some familiar faces go to victory lane, but also a new face. In the second race of the season at Lernerville Speedway, we would see a ton of cautions. People flying over the edge all race long and too many crashes to fit in one highlight video. So instead, let's follow along with the 35 car on his journey from the back to the front.
The 35 car would start in 13th position out of an 18-car field and quickly be caught up in the first caution of the day. While he would eventually make it to the lead, the ride would not be a smooth one. He would have to survive a barrage of off-track encounters, head-on collisions, slides off of the track into the wall, and narrow misses among other accidents from his fellow drivers. As he ping-ponged between off-track excursions and steadily passing the field while surviving other wrecks, he would eventually log a lap in every position in the field, 1st through 18th. In the second half of the race, he would begin marching through the top 10, here getting around the 91 car who got into the wall, then the 12 who got into the wall in the front stretch. He would then make his way around the 20 who goes off track in turn 4, before taking the lead with a slide job on the 00. And the 20 would turn the 00, sending him back to the middle of the top 10. As the race would wind down, the 35 would survive a battle with the 20 as he gave him the bumper on the backstretch. Both the 20 and 55 would try their best to get by him, but he would hold him off to win at Lernerville.
Our first race of the season at Charlotte Motor Speedway would see a familiar battle at the front between the 00 and 55. It would also see a myriad of cautions and a few bruised egos resulting in rage quits.
At the very start of the race, the 52 car would miss a shift, and the 76 would become impatient as he would try to make a pass to the inside. The 52 would get loose and then get punted into the wall.
Recommend one.
On the start? Yeah, run me over. I'm out.
Later in the race, the 88 car would get into the back of the 55 while they were running 1-2 and collect just about every single car in the field. After this accident, the 88 car would actually exit every race this season early.
This season's Rage Quits are brought to you by Nicorette, reminding you it's always a great time to quit. Now, we weren't racing at Darlington, but the wall on the exit of turn 4 did reach out and grab a few folks at both Charlotte and Iowa, causing accidents but resulting in some great saves.
Our first wall banger would be from the 53. He would collect the 91, 88, and a few other friends along the way. In this accident, our great saves came from both the 28 and the 22. Just made it. Then at Iowa, it would be the 84 car who would just touch the wall and get into the 91, who would then make a miraculous sideways save through the grass.
Between all that wreckers and checkers, there was some great racing at both Charlotte and Iowa.
This 5-car battle for 5th place during the middle of the race at Charlotte would get dicey with no one making contact with each other. Perennial rivals, the 86 and the 84, would be at the heart of the battle with the 14 and 11 in front. 00 would also be patiently waiting for these cars to sort it out so he could head to the lead. Both the 00 and 86 would make it out of that 5th place battle to contend for the top 3 against the 55. This battle would get its most heated as the 00 would get into the wall off turn 2. This would shoot the 86 into second place and bring the 84 car into the battle as well. But the best battle of the race would be for third place coming to the checkered flag. The 16 would get into the wall off turn 4 and they would beat and bang all the way to the finish. In the end, the 00 would grab the win ahead of the 55 and 86. The great racing would continue on to Iowa, where here the top 5 are battling bumper to bumper, and a lapped car would experience a network blink, causing him to get into the 00. This would compact the top 5 tighter than they had been all race. The 00 would maintain the lead, and these 5 cars would continue to race just like this, lap after lap. With the 55 car eventually coming out in the lead. The 00 would throw it in there hard in the last turn at Iowa, but the 55 would come away with the win. The 55, 00, and 86 would finish 1, 2, 3 for the second time this season, with the 55 and 00 trading the wins. These 3 also lead our season points battle in that same order.
And that's going to wrap it up for us here at CDSN.